Hello guys, now I'm going to teach you about the basics in Notion. How to write, edit, and what are the features that are available and how we can actually operate using Notion. The basic operations on Notion. So understand this. Everything in Notion works as a page. Every little thing is a page. You can nest pages under pages, which can turn into a book or something that you can call. But ultimately, every single thing is a page. You can see, let me just delete this. There are already some pages which are given by Notion itself. You can either use them or you can create your own. So these are simply pages. So you don't have to worry about anything that is more complex than this. Everything is a page. There are some advanced things which we can learn along the way. But right now, understand that it is just a page. Now I'm going to create a new page. Click on add a page. It will open up this page. At first it is untitled. Now you have to give a title to this. I'm going to give the title as demo page because I'm going to explain how to use Notion using. There you go. Now we have a page named as demo page. We have some options here. This is an empty page with icon. This is an empty page. And there are templates which are provided by Notion which we can use. Import is trying to import something from somewhere else. I mean, Notion supports other types of files as well, which we can import and present that as a Notion page. And here it is not pages, but here it is databases, which are also presented as pages. This is a database in the form of table. This is in the form of a board, or more particularly, if you know, it is a Kanban board. And this is a list database, a list of items. This is a calendar database. Below one is a gallery database. And then this is a timeline database. These are different versions of databases which we can use. Right now, we are not getting into this. In the next lectures, we will probably deal with databases. Right now, let me just click it, empty with icon. So they have given an icon to this page. You can see here, demo page. You can click on this and you can change what icon you want to show. You can also upload an image or give a link so that Notion will extract whatever image that is presented in that link and show it as your emoji. Instead of choosing, you can also try random. You can see how these things are, how the emoji is being selected randomly. Or you can scroll down. Find items which you seem to have a great relevance with your page appropriately. I'm going to give this. That is the demo page. You can see add cover and add comment. Let me choose add cover. It will give a cover to your page. At first it selects something, but you can change the cover. Either you can give a plain or color gradient or something from the archive of Notion that they have saved here. Or you can upload an image or give a link, or you can either search through Unsplash library. I'm going to choose something here. Nice. But we can also reposition this. I mean, you can show which part of the thing you want to show. save position. Yes. So that is one way of showing it. Add comment is giving comment about the page, and like if there is any update that you have made and you want yourself to remind about it, or you want your team members to remind about it, you can add a comment here which will be displayed at the top so that they will know. We have just added a comment which when someone enters here, they will be able to know, all right, this is the update here. Or you can simply delete comments right now, delete them, you can edit them. Just to let you know that there is a feature of add comment. Before I move on to anything else, let me just tell you, if you're trying to add text, it is just a simple thing. Adding text, I'm going to write something. Yeah. If you are writing something on Notion page, it is easy as typing on a notepad, but with extended capability and functionality. I'll show you what those are, just to understand that writing is as easy as this. Also, we have different or multiple types of blocks. What are blocks? Blocks are nothing but section here within a Notion page. Select this, you can see the blue has been appeared around the text. This is a block, right? Hit enter here, go about writing. Now there are two blocks. So let's see how we can make some editings. But before that, let me show you how many types of things we can add. In how many types of things, in the sense, how many types of blocks we can actually add. Let me introduce to all the blocks that are available. You can see type slash for. Let's hit it. Now you have been given what are the available blocks. These are basic blocks. One is typing text, which we have already shown here. The next is a page. You can see the subscript embed a sub page inside this page. So let's see how it is done. Click here, a new page is opened. What this will do, let me give an icon. Go back to your demo. There is a sub page within. So that's what I said initially. Notion can have pages and pages within pages, eventually making it seem like a book. All right. And not just here, but we can also access it here. You click on demo page. The drop down will give a sub page. That is one advantage. Is to-do list. Means we can use this to create a, on the Notion page itself, we can give a to-do list of items where we can check off things as soon as they're completed. So let me show you that. Click on this. Now you can see if you hit at the rate, it will give you an option. Person, page, or you can mention a page or person in a date or reminding me tomorrow. See, you can add some more lists. That way, you can say 22 Tuesday. So this way you can actually add items to your to-do list. So whenever you have gotten groceries, you can check them off. Seems nice, right? So that is a way you can add to-do list. Next is heading 1. Heading 1, heading 2, and heading 3. So these are given to provide a structure for your writing. Headings give depth, meaning, structure, whatever you are writing. You can also see our demo page is, you can refer to it that way. Now I'm going to give my heading 1. To in March, goal will be to within that we can, anything that is so you can actually, this way you can maintain the list of these. Now let's go and learn about the other block, table. You can see table has, you can come here, click and extend it that you would have. And you can color it above, insert below, duplicate them, or clear contents within a table. In the table, you can write probably something like that. Anything that you might table, a bullet list, toggle list. You can create anything within this. Say here, create this. Actually, let me introduce a feature, drop and drag and drop. I'm gonna choose them, drop them below this. Under emergency, right? So in this way, nothing is visible now. But in the case of emergency resources, you know where your information is hidden, where you know where your information is available, and you want to access it. But you don't want it to be available in some place where you around and get it. You want it to be accessible, but not really causing a lot of disturbance in the way information is being viewed. You want all this information, but in the emergency case, you want something else right here. Then click on this and you would get this. Although this is not emergency purposes, but just giving you an example. Stay along with me. Right now, I'm just of it. Later, I'm also going to show you how to create a prompt. We're going to here we can think I might be pro about something that is a quote. Them, but that is a quote wider. It is nothing but giving a separation two block. Now you can see there is a separate link to an. Previously, we have created pages which are already created. Now, if I click on it, actually this sidebar, it, right now we are in demo page, so demo page is highlighted. Now, when I click here, the task list will be highlighted. You can see now we are here. So in this way, you can actually link to other pages within your page. All out. If you have something important, want to make that the user who is coming needs to know, want them to want the text for your display. This is like a caution step which most people should be taking, because when you're writing and editing at the same time, your mind is stuck in a position where you're not able to write anything. So what do? You write and finish the before you can actually edit anything. That is call out. What else do we have? These are inline where you can page implicit in create a reminder with emoji and equation. These are databases detail media image. Let me choose not just text type of image block, graphic web lore. Now here we are gonna see what else can we add. Video. Let's add a video. I want to say upload. From the download, I'll put this 5 MB. Or else we can also embed the video. Yeah, I have embedded a video. You can either upload a file size that is less than 5 MB, or you can actually this. This is a link from the YouTube which I have embedded. We can actually play it here. You can also extend size, or you can also shrink it. That is one other. An audio code snippet, upload a file. Here are some things you can embed: PDFs, Google Maps, or you can embed a Google Drive, a Google Doc, or a Google Sheets. You can embed a tweet, a Twitter tweet, GitHub, Gist, Google Maps, Figma, Abstract, InVision project. There are a lot of things you can actually link or embed with Notion. I'm going to embed this one actually creates, like, you can embed a project which is available within the links. You can actually embed a file. You can see the file is being uploaded. These are some ways we can write text and make sure that we are using as many blocks as possible. These are some basic blocks which right now let me go into telling you how to edit. You can either edit the whole block or just a part of a block. I'm going to highlight this and we can actually change it into anything we want, right? Or we can create a link. What link do I want? I'm going to use this one. Now you can see this is a link. And at the same time, you see now it has been opened. And I can actually change the entire thing color. Make it blue, or you can make this part as red. You can change anything you want, right? You can add a comment, or you can bold, italicize, underline, or strike, or change it as mark as code. Or you can create an equation which is like transferring it to a mathematical equation, or you can mention a page or a person, or you can simply delete the entire block as well. So there are a number of things you can do. And not only that, but also you can, after editing, you can just edit it on the go. Green, give me a green. Now what I will do is, this is editing. You can also edit background block. Here you can see there are a number of things you can do by editing. Depends on what you want it to be. I want to change it to heading 2. Into this in page. No page has 2. A page or this is a task here in this is the basic functionality or the basic operations that we can perform using Notion. In the next lecture, I'm actually going to take you into advanced operations using Notion. So stay ahead with me. Thank you very much, guys.